Hey, Blazer Tales. Oh my goodness, have I got such an amazing book for you, Blood Divided. This is the second book in the Fell Serpent Chronicles by Katie Keridan. Oh my goodness. So book one was absolutely amazing. Book two, even better. Cannot wait for book three one day in the future. Oh my goodness. Okay, so in book one, it was called Rain Return. If you've never read it, go get it and read it. You have our two main characters, and I have my notes everywhere because there's so many. This is a fantasy and magic, so it's got lots of names in it. So you have Kareth and you have Shatton. They are married. They have united two realms together. So you have the golden blood, and you have which are the Aurelis, and I think that's it. Hang on a second. The Ales, I think, and then you have the silver blood, which is the Devils. They unite these two kingdoms together. They reign their kingdom. Everybody is happy except for one person who is the bad guy. He hates the silver blooded people. So he comes in one day. He starts burning down their kingdom. He starts killing all these people. So Kareth and Shatton have to cast a spell. They say they flee, and they say one day they will reunite. And in book one, they do reunite. Many lives later, they reunite back together. They don't remember their past at first, but eventually they do, and they know they have to reunite these two realms again. The problem is the golden-blooded people have been told most of their life that they hate the silver-blooded people. So they don't want anything to do with them. They even have a blood alarm so that if somebody with a silver blood tries to come into their realm, it sets off an alarm. Okay, so fast forward to that book, and now you have Kira and Sebastian, who are Kareth and Shatton reincarnated. And so Kira is the golden blood. Sebastian is the silver blood. And you'll have to read book one to find out what happens with there. But they do realize who they are and that they were once married. And they're going to try to reunite these two realms again. In book two, you have a battle going on because they are so trying so hard to reunite these two realms. And Sebastian's is battling a something from his past in this life when he is it's a little confusing, I know, but when he is Sebastian, he had a very abusive, awful, evil father, and he had a very loving, caring mother, and she ended up pretty much giving her life for him, trying to protect him from this evil father. And Sebastian has never gotten over it. Then he is also taken by, when he's younger, by this golden blooded people. They torture him. They do all kinds of experiments on him. They pretty much leave him almost for dead. But he escapes. And so he goes back to his realm. He hates the golden blooded people. But when he meets Kira, of course, they realize finally who they are, and they fall madly in love because that's what they're supposed to do. So they have all kinds of friends who are trying to help them with this mission, but they have to keep this mission a secret also, because if not, they can be arrested. They can be killed for this. So then you have Kira, who is also battling something from her pretty recent past, is her father who she loved and adored, and who was training her to take over for him. She finds out he might not be such a great guy after all, and he might have been one of the people who helped experiment and torture and kill so many silver-blooded children because of their blood. And she is having a very hard time with that. So she is trying to come to terms with that possibly was what her father did. She also is trying to shut this place down. Now, Senator Rex is one of the big wigs in their realm, who is absolutely for this. And nobody knows about it. Very few people know about it, but he does. And she finds that out. She pretends that she wants to carry on her father's mission, and she wants to help with this mission of stealing these silver-blooded children and torturing them and experimenting on them, when really she wants to shut it down. Okay, so she has very put herself much at risk right now doing this. but they do have good friends on both sides, silver blood and golden blood, who try to help them. And let's see. I've got so many notes on this. Oh my goodness. You've got the bad guy who his name is Talus. Talus was his name back when it was Kareth and Shatton. He is the one who came in and killed everybody, or not everybody, killed lots of people, burned their place down, all kind of stuff. He is now being reincarnated, but we don't know who he is. The only thing we know is he is a golden blood. So he lives in the realm with Kira, but she doesn't know. She knows about what his age would be, but she doesn't know who he is. So she has to be very careful who she can trust. What if it's her best friend? Oh my goodness. Does have a best friend. His name's Dimitri. And what if it's him? Oh my gosh. What if he is pretending to be her friend all along? You'll never have to read to find out. But anyway, so in this one, Kira does get kidnapped by the bad guy. Oh my goodness. And of course, she knows that Sebastian will do whatever it takes, including give his life to protect her. You'll have to read to find out what happens. Oh my goodness, this book is so good. One of the other fun things in this book and the first book that I absolutely love is every single person has something called a cipher. A cipher is an animal who is there to protect that human through their life. And every character has one. And so, oh my gosh, I love it. Okay, so I'm just gonna read a few of them. Like Sebastian's mom, her cipher was a hummingbird. Kira's dad's cipher was a timber wolf. Senator Rex cipher is a barn owl. Devlin, who is one of Sebastian's friends in his realm, his is a large black panther. And let's see, this I could go on. Dimitri's cipher is a red-tailed hawk. You also have people who have a toad and a lemur. And oh my goodness, there's so many. If you could see all my notes, I have so many notes on this book. This is amazing. Kaz, who is one of the characters in there, his cipher is a porcupine. You have another one that is a Komodo dragon. I could go on and on. Katie Keridan does such a great job with coming up with all these different ciphers and their names. So I'm going to give you a challenge. What would your cipher be? I know my cipher would have to be a dragon because I'm blazertales and that's what we are. We're dragons. So my cipher would be a dragon and mine would be named Blaze. What would your cipher be? Put it in the comments if you want me to tell me. What would your cipher be and what would your cipher's name be? Him or her. It can be either one. So don't miss out on this book. This book is great, but you have to read Rain Return. You have to read book 1 first. There's this one. There is a book 3 coming out. Oh, sometime. I cannot wait. This one is released. I'm making this video on October 2nd. It is being released on October 3rd. Run out to Amazon. Run out to your local indie bookstore. I don't care where you get it. Just go get this book. Get Rain Returned and Blood Divided and read it. Let me know what you think about it in the comments, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.